Hello, this is Brian Rowe with Mythic MTG Tech number 125, looking at the top 10 Selesnya EDH cards. I am almost done with all of the guilds. Let's look at the criteria here. Super easy to fall into for Selesnya. Why? Because there aren't any cards over $20 in the guild. And there aren't really any combo cards. Yes, technically Saffi could be used, but Saffi's actually rather fair. Honorable mentions here. I've got Privileged Position. This is a very powerful card, but 5 casting cost makes it a little bit rough. It's great if you can get it dropped. Nova Blast Worm, I want to be amazing. I played it in a Super Friends EDH deck, and I never got to turn it sideways. The thing needs hexproof. If you can protect it, it's nuts. Dueling Ground. Oh, that card slows games down. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone, but very, very powerful card. Recce is close to being combo bait, but he can also be used fair, so he makes it to the honorable mention. Celestia Charm, very, 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 very useful. The middle mode here, exile target creature with power 5 or greater. I use it all the time when playing that card in EDH. Strongly suggest checking out. The other two modes occasionally come in as blowouts. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn, can take an attacking creature that looked like it was blocked and turn it into a game win. Locke Savant Smiter, one of my favorite cards in Modern, a little bit underpowered for the rest of the list here though. Let's jump in at number 10, Mirari's Wake. 5 caster, only reason it's not number 1 or number 2, it's a little bit expensive. I love the Pro Tour artwork. Technically, the Pro Tour artwork puts it up around $50, but the regular one is pretty cheap. Creatures you control get +1/+1, and whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land produces. Mana Ramp pumps your creatures, great card overall. Highly recommend it for any token strategy or ramp strategy. Number 9 spot here, I've got Gavony Township, and this was just also an opportunity to mention Juniper Order Ranger and Knight of the Reliquary. The Knight is amazing because it can go search and get any land. Gavony Township makes combat math tough, pumps all of your little tokens. Yes, tokens are a great theme in green-white. It's really strong. So the combination of the Knight and some utility lands, well worth playing. The Knight could have easily been number 9 here, but I was running out of space on this list, so we got both. Juniper Order Ranger can give you huge amounts of counters very quickly in a token deck. Definitely recommend checking it out. Aura Shards. This thing is nuts. Super powerful. Green-white is one of the best combinations out there for destroying artifacts and enchantment. Aura Shards has got to be the best one because it's reusable. It does draw hate, but it's really, really powerful. Casali Prime Age, another really nice one, and if you've got any recursion in your deck, you can use it again and again. Harmonics Liver. Oh, I wish it didn't say Sliver. I feel bad putting it in non-Sliver decks, even though it is an amazing card. I throw it into almost every green-white deck. Seed Spark is one that one of the channel subscribers mentioned. It is a very fun looking card. I'm going to give it a try here soon in a token based deck specifically. The number 7 spot here, I've got this recursion effect where you hold on to or protect your creatures. Saffi and Loxodon Hierarch are the two best ways to do that in green-white. Saffi is clearly the stronger of the two, although 4 life gain is really nice in close games. I definitely recommend checking both of these out. The number 6 spot here, I've got Voice of Resurgence. Voice doesn't make some other people's lists for impact. I must play against an inordinately large number of counterspells because this card is crazy good. I also want to point out, it's below $20. $18 as of today. It's about to rotate out. It might even drop a little bit more. Now is the time to pick these up. These are a powerhouse in Modern and almost playable in Legacy. Great EDH card. Voice of Resurgence has a wonderful effect on the game. I strongly recommend checking it out. The number 5 spot here, I've got Sigarda, and Sigarda was a reason just to throw on Unflinching Courage and Armadillo Cloak. A great Voltron commander, 5/5 flyer, a little bit high on the casting cost side, but the idea that you can shut down your opponent's ability to sacrifice permanents, just so useful. More useful than you would believe. Definitely recommend checking her out and suiting her up. Gaddock. Ooh, lots of people hate this card. I love this card because it doesn't really affect creatures. It says play fair, put some creatures in play. No Jaces for you, no privileged position, no crazy cards. Let's put some creatures in play and let's do some fun stuff. I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's name. Who knows? Sure, somebody here can tell me. The Call is a really, really powerful card. Search your library for a creature card, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. Amazing. Instant, not sorcery. Instant. Wait till the end of your opponent's turn, and then grab the answer that you need out of your deck. It's got to be a creature, but creatures are fair, right? In the number 2 spot here, I've got Sterling Grove. Very, very, very powerful card. It allows you to search up enchantments. Enchantments are one of the best things that you can do in green-white. It also protects your other enchantments. Very flavorful card. Very well done. Definitely worth checking out. The number 1 spot here, I've got Reese the Redeemed. Now, Reese may even be overpowered. Incredible commander. I wish they would do a whole cycle of commanders like this that were 1 casting cost, dual color, and actually really playable. It's so nice to drop your commander on turn 1. If it dies, drop your commander again on turn 3, and have a commander that you can really build around. Both of the effects from Reese are extremely playable. Add a 1/1, very useful mana sink. Double your tokens, incredibly crazy ability, especially on a 1/1. Great creature. I would love to see more guild leaders, guild masters, legends of guilds that are designed this way for EDH. Thanks. This has been Brian Rowe with Mythic MTG Tech, looking at the top 10 Selesnya cards. Also, thank you everybody out there who is a patron of the channel. I greatly appreciate it. We've got another pack opening coming up this weekend. Eladamri,